Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Bat Legend 52, back at it again with another update video for all of you. And guess what? Today, I'm a few days late. Sorry, I was working on stuff, but a few days late isn't that bad. Just like two. But, the new update, they've added two new characters, and the raid boss event started. Ooh, cool. So they've added two new characters, and those two new characters are Superwoman, who's part of the Crime Syndicate from Earth 3, I think, and then Darkseid. Yeah, you heard me right. Darkseid. Yeah, boy, Darkseid is finally in the game, but he's kind of harder to get because he's in the PvP arena. There he is. Look at him. Let's go over Darkseid first. Okay, God of okay. Um, maybe God of Apocalypse. Well, no, the Affiliations is Apocalypse. Okay. Darkseid, God of Evil. Affiliations, Apocalypse. Darkseid accumulates a great amount of power by the actions of his allies and enemies to become a devastating force. Armed with the anti-life equation, the Dark Lord of Apocalypse seeks to control all sentient life throughout the universe and beyond. He is worshipped as the god of evil, the supreme monarch, nightmare planet Apocalypse. Of the nightmare planet Apocalypse, considered as one of the Justice League's worst adversaries and greatest enemy of New Genesis and one of the greatest threats to all living beings in the universe. He seeks to bend everything and everyone to his will and remake the cosmos in his image. The one with the name that stands above all others when it comes to the supreme villainy, Darkseid. So, Darkseid here. That's basically what his legendary version looks like. You can kind of see it, and then his normal version, basically right there. So, Darkseid here is pretty OP, right? I mean, he seems pretty OP. I mean, he's Darkseid, right? So his first move is Erosion Blast. Special damage to a single enemy and gain 2 intelligence ups. He's got Omega Beams as his second move. Oh yeah, the Omega Beams. Special damage to all enemies and apply Doom on a random. Ooh. Special damage to all enemies and apply Doom on a random enemy. Gain 2 stamina ups. Ooh, that's pretty good. Loneliness plus alienation. Loneliness plus alienation. Special damage to all enemies. Ignore shields if Darkseid has 4 or more intelligence ups. Additional damage if Darkseid has 4 or more stamina ups. Ooh. And he has New God Sense, passive ability, 75% chance to gain 2 intelligence ups every time an enemy is buffed. And then Tyrant. If you put Darkseid as your team leader, at the end... Okay, at the end of each teammate turn, 50% chance to call assist from the teammate to a random enemy if Darkseid has 5 or more buffs. And the team leader thing. So that's Darkseid, and Darkseid's been waited for a long time. Like, he's one of the Justice League's biggest enemies, and just a big enemy in general to, like, anybody, except unless they're, like, basically a villain, but, still, though, Darkseid, very dope. And it's been forever, kind of. But finally, Darkseid is in the game. I'm so glad Darkseid's in the game, and I'm going to try my best and hardest to get him in the PvP arena. And then next is Superwoman, who was the other character added to this update. Now, they already have... So they already have... What's it called? Owlman and Ultraman, which are the Earth 3 Crime Syndicate versions of Batman and Superman. So they added Superwoman, who is the Crime Syndicate version, basically the Crime Syndicate stand-in for Wonder Woman on the Crime Syndicate Earth, to complete the 3 Trinity there. The 3 Trinity on their Earth is Superwoman, Ultraman, and Owlman for the Crime Syndicate, and the 3 Trinity on the other Earth is, or on the normal Earth is Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. That's what I was thinking of. So She is Earth 3 Lois Lane, though. So, Superwoman, Affiliations, Crime Syndicate. Superwoman's powers are founded at the top of her abilities and training as an Amazon. She's a fierce fighter who forces her enemies into submission by using bouts of critical damage. So she's kind of like, yeah, she's kind of like Wonder Woman and Lois Lane combined, but also like some Superman abilities and all that. So Superwoman is the Earth 3 counterpart for both Wonder Woman and Lois Lane. Born an Amazon, she left her home after killing her sisters, only to move on and found the crime syndicate. Dang, that's pretty hardcore. She just murdered them. Jeez. All right. So the crime syndicate. Now they have the three Trinity of the crime syndicate from Earth 3 in DC Legends. So I think that's why they added her with Darkseid, because they wanted to complete it. Like, they were going to add Darkseid, and they were like, we need somebody to complete. They were like, let's put in a character that they needed for a while already, I guess, to complete it. But they could have added Desaad, I think, but maybe. I don't know. But they probably would have added Darkseid and Steppenwolf together, but Steppenwolf's already in the game, but that's fine. So Superwoman is the last Amazon from Earth 3 by her own hand. She was born and raised and trained in combat. Damnation Island Damnation Island. I guess that's the Earth 3 version of Themyscira. But before leaving her home, she took the lives of her sisters. Once in the world of men, this war. Counterpart of both Lois Lane and Wonder Woman married Ultraman and founded the Crime Syndicate. So she's Ultraman's wife, and she's married to the Crime Syndicate. She's basically Lois Lane and Wonder Woman are the counterpart to her, and married to Ultraman. So oof. So first off is her first move is treachery. So Superwoman just straight up as Earth 3 Lois Lane. Okay, treachery. Damage to a single enemy. If the target is afflicted by silence, Superwoman has a 50% chance to apply 2 critical chance ups and 2 critical damage ups on herself. Then she has submission, which is damage to all enemies. Gain 2 empowered strength ups and apply silence to a primary enemy. Then Superwoman has toxic love. Damage to a single enemy, 70% chance to apply silence on a random target. She has narcissism. Passive ability at the beginning of her turn, 80% chance to gain 1 critical chance up. And then she has Mother Knows Best. Passive ability, every time Superwoman deals critical damage, 80% chance to apply silence on that target. So, pretty nice. So those are the 2 new characters that they have added for this update. For the month of March. Right, yeah, we're in March. So for the month of March, those are the 2 new characters that they have added, which is Superwoman and Darkseid. So Superwoman here, I'm pretty sure they're in DC. There is a Superwoman on the normal Earth that, at least at one point, that is not evil, but this is the Superwoman from the Crime Syndicate. Clearly the evil one who murdered people. But so 2 villains, pretty smack, pretty dope. But so let's go over this when it loads. Okay, there we go. So the first thing that comes out in 18 hours from now is team building. It's the event for Superwoman. And then there's event for Harley. Then there's a Nightmare Challenge thing, where you can defeat DC Legends top heroes and win very good prizes. So I'm probably gonna do that too, and then I'll be able to make my Aquaman legendary by the end of this month, and I'll save it for the video actually because I don't think I've ever done a legend review for Aquaman yet, but I'll save the legend review for him until the end of the month because I'll be able to make Aquaman legendary because he's already like a 5-star, I think. But I swear I haven't done a legend review. But then there's the event for Superwoman right before that, and then that. So now if I go to the PvP arena. So Superwoman's in the Hero Challenge and Darkseid's in the PvP arena. Probably because he's hard to get, but it's already open, by the way. So there's a Wrath Arena, Siege of the Dark Lord, which is Darkseid there that you can get, and then Female Gens Blitz, Wrath Arena, Legend Showdown, Energy Gems Blitz, and Hero Showdown. And that's all the way through this month. So, I mean, with that being said, though, I think that's all for this update video, actually. But, with that being said, the 2 new characters that they've added, I don't know if they've added anything else, but I'll go over it and check later. But I know the 2 new characters that they've added are Superwoman and Darkseid, and Darkseid's going to be pretty OP, and there will be a legend review for both of those coming soon. But with that being said, if you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.